Liverpool take on Chelsea on Sunday in their first game since winning the Premier League title. Let's head to Liverpool's training ground, speak to our reporter Vinny O'Connor. Hi there, Vinny. So go on, what did Arne Slot have to say about Liverpool's title celebrations?
Well, he said that he felt like any of the Liverpool fans did inside Anfield last weekend. It was one of the best days of his life, and you got a sense of what it meant to the general Liverpool public, or the Liverpool fans, I should say, last weekend with that outpouring of emotion at the full-time whistle. Actually, in the stadium, there was a buzz just seconds before that final whistle went. Obviously, Liverpool knew that they got the points in the bag, that we were going to seal the title, but at the same time, they just needed that final whistle to go to confirm it. Everyone inside Anfield on their feet, waiting for that final whistle to go, and then that emotion once the final whistle did blow as well. And of course, the scenes with the players, the management in front of the Kop singing "You'll Never Walk Alone," the fans singing it back to them as well, and it just encompassed what has been a tremendous season of Premier League football for Liverpool. Tremendous first season for Arne Slot. Of course, plenty of congratulatory messages have followed since. It seems he's been bombarded with them, actually. So I asked him who was the most famous person that he'd received a message from, and he admitted that the most famous one in that respect was his predecessor, Jurgen Klopp.
What did he have to say? Yeah, what most of them said, congratulations. Now you know how special of a club it is. Now you are part of the history as well, these kind of things. And he was really happy for me, for the players, for the staff, for the fans. Like we all know Jurgen. So, yeah, maybe I forget a few, but I think he was the most famous one, yeah.
Was there, Vinny, any update on the future, on Trent Alexander-Arnold's future? That's what we want to know.
The short answer, Hayley, is no. I think this is going to run on until the end of the season, at least now, because we know that Trent Alexander-Arnold, his representatives have had talks with Real Madrid. We know that he's entitled to do that, of course, because his contract is up in the summer. But at the same time, what we're continually told is that there has been no agreement and certainly nothing signed as regards a potential move to Real Madrid, and therefore Trent Alexander-Arnold effectively in a position where he still has to make up his mind exactly what he's going to do next season. So therefore, I asked Jurgen Klopp, I asked Arne Slot once again this week, what the situation is. When does he need to know effectively? And what is the situation now as regards Trent Alexander-Arnold? Does he even know what his intentions are? And this is what the Liverpool head coach had to say.
4 weeks to go.
I know.
If there's any news on that, I wouldn't say you were the first one to know, but the people in front of me would probably hear it all together. And as long as there are no news from us, this is not the place to talk about his situation.
What did he have to say about attracting new players to the club as well, Vinny?
Yeah, well, we know there's going to be a bit of a churn of players this summer for Liverpool. They're going to build on the foundation that they have here. I think there's arguments to say that it makes sense to bring in further competition in that back line, for instance, maybe at left back, maybe at centre half as well. We'll obviously have to look at the right back position as regards Trent Alexander-Arnold and whether he decides to stay or not. You could argue that there could be extra cover in midfield, and certainly you would imagine they would look at the forward line as well and see whether there's the odd change that they can make as regards that in terms of productivity, just and enhancing what they've already got as well. So we're expecting deals to happen this summer, certainly in terms of incomings at Liverpool at least anyway. So I don't think at the best of the times that Liverpool is a difficult sell to potential new recruits. At the same time, when you look at the scenes from last week, the potential scenes that we're going to see with the trophy lift as well on the final day and the bus parade the next day after that, then it's going to be relatively, or that job of bringing in new faces, you would imagine, has just got that little bit easier as well.
Till now, if I spoke to players, new players that we wanted to bring in, I always told them that our fans are really special, that it's special to play at this club. I think that was maybe not even necessary to tell them in the past, but after Sunday, I don't think I ever have to tell anyone again how special our fans are, because that was unbelievable. Not only because of how much emotions there were, but them not coming onto the pitch the amount of times I see teams winning the league and there's a pitch invasion after 2 minutes, everyone is like, yeah, what are we doing here? Let's go inside. But they all stayed in the stands, the way you say it, and the celebrations were incredible. But not even after the game, also during the game. So winning the league, having these fans, I think this is a big attraction to every player we want to bring in, and that's definitely helpful.
We keep talking about celebrations, but there's still 4 games to go, and Liverpool can end the season on 94 points as well, and they would want to finish the season in the right way as well, starting with Chelsea, of course, this weekend, and they could possibly have Conor Bradley back in the squad. He will train today and tomorrow, and then Arne Slot will take a decision as to his involvement at the weekend.